Hey, what's up, fuckers? It would appear we're continuing the series of doing something a little different. Because today we are going to talk about, or not we, you guys don't fucking talk back. No one comments on this. Well, some people comment. They're few and far between. But so are my videos. And that's alright, you know. I got other stuff I do. Nah, not really. I just do this shit when I feel like it. Or when, particular subject or topic comes up in conversation and I want to fucking talk about it some more. So today, we're going to talk about. Fuck, what was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah. Dating, relationship crap, and why I'm single. There's a multitude of reasons. And the whole reason this came up because my son fairly recently asked me when I'm going to start dating again. Short answer, not. I don't plan on it. It's not worth it. It's really not worth the headache. It's not worth the time or the effort that goes into dating these days. It's fucking horrible. You know, I watch a lot of different videos. I read a lot of different news sources and a couple of different papers. I like to get a broad spectrum of viewpoints and thoughts and ideas, and then form my own rigid opinions and fucking stick to them, no matter what the evidence shows. Nah, I'm kidding. You can't read that much and watch that much different stuff and maintain. I mean, you can with some subjects. Yeah, you can. Like this one. Nothing I've seen or experienced in a very long time gives me any indication that it would be a good thing. You know, I mean, I like my stuff where it is. Women tend to move shit. You know, guys, if you notice that, you'll have something put in a certain spot, and you know right where the fuck it is, right? And when you need that thing, you can go right to that fucking spot that you know. This is where that thing is, and guess what? She moved it. Now you have no fucking clue where it is, and you spend a couple of days looking for it because she doesn't remember where she moved it to. It wasn't important to her. And then by the time you find it, if you find it, I mean, I've found things like over a year later. It took over a year before the item I was looking for was finally found, and that's fucking crazy. So that's one reason I have no inclination to date. It's not worth it. It's not worth the headache, you know. And so, when I told my son, dude, I'm not gonna, I don't wanna, and he's like, well, how come? Why not? What are you doing the whole, what is it, the MGTOW thing, the whole men going their own way? I don't know if it's. I don't like being labeled. You know, I don't like being parts of groups. Never been a joiner. Who was it? Bill Burr. I'm gonna join a group. I mean, who the fuck joins a group? Do your own goddamn thing. And that's what I like doing. I like doing my own thing. I got my son, got my dog, got a couple cats. They don't count because they don't really do shit. They're outside cats. We feed them and house them and take them to the vet. I used to be inside cats, but I'm not a cat person. So they're outside cats. They got their own little houses, little cat houses. I didn't put them in a cat house. That's not that type of But all three cats each have their own little space, right? Took so a thing on YouTube. Um, I don't remember who did it, but they took a like one of those big plastic storage bins and cut a door, in one like side corner, and put in some insulation, styrofoam insulation on on the bottom, all four sides, on the top, so it's fully insulated. Fill the gap with more insulation because those things aren't perfectly square. And then you put some blankets in there, and they go burrow in, and they're on the side of the house under the lean-to. It's out of the wind. Stays pretty warm in over there. And shit. In the winter, I even put up a little heat lamp. And thought about putting, like a heating pad in each one. But I went in over there this last winter, and I was petting one of the cats, and they were all toasty. They were all burrowed in, and had a couple of blankets, and kind of domed it so they could get in there and have their own little area. And if it gets like really cold, we bring them inside. But for the most part, they're outdoor cats. Dog, however, she goes outdoors, but man, she's a runner. She can only go in the back, because she loves to sniff new things, and she does not listen when you call her. She gets easily distracted, and it doesn't go. And so, if I'm out dating, who's watching the dog? Now the boy's got to do all the work. So now it's a bunch of time I'm away from home. Money is being spent not on him, and he's gonna have to watch the dog and help more around the house, because I won't be available to do all of the fucking sweeping and mopping and vacuuming and cleaning all the bathrooms and the toilets and the showers and the tubs, one tub, only one tub, 2 showers, 1 tub, and doing all the dishes and all the laundry and folding and putting everything away, and all the housework, getting the trash out, all that kind of stuff. Hey, guess what, bud? Maybe you got to pick up some of the slack if you want me out there in the dating world, which I don't want to be in the first place. So once I put it to him like that, he's like, yeah, maybe that's not such a good idea, because I don't want to have to do that stuff. Trying to get him to do more. He's old enough now, so I got him doing some of the more grown-up chores. I make him do his own laundry. That lazy little shit. He won't fold it and put it away. It'll just stay in the hamper, or in the hampers for dirty clothes, and then the little folding laundry tote, that's for the clean clothes. And you can just keep taking stuff out of there till it's empty, and then you just fill it with the hamper, and then you go and you do your wash. And I don't know, I can't really fault him on that. Other than that, he keeps his room clean, so can't really complain. But hey, man, if I'm out, cavorting with the ladies, he's gonna have to do more stuff, and I'm gonna have a lot less money to spend on him. And he's like, "Ooh, I don't like that." So that's one reason. At least that's the excuse that I use. For the most part, I don't want to. I'm 50. That's I'm old and crippled and set in my ways, and I like my shit the way I like my shit. I don't really want someone coming in and moving my things around. Even if they think it's going to be, it'll be nicer. Like, no, I have it set the way I want it. I mean, fuck, look at this room. Granted, some of the stuff can go, but these are all the boys' Legos from growing up. That big dumb slinky thing right there. You got that at Wonderland. And every now and then he'll, you know, I don't know, smash something with a hammer. Not the Legos, but, you know, goofy shit like that. It gets weeded out. No, this thing is backwards. Got a dinosaur and an elephant back there from when the kids were little. You know, that's nostalgia stuff. We've gotten rid of a ton of things, but there's some things I like to keep for their nostalgia value and the memories attached to them. And that's fine. Some, you know, lady's going to come in here and, you have stuffed animals and a whole room full of Legos. Well, it's not a whole room, it's just one wall. You don't get to see the rest of the room just because of the way the camera's pointed. But it's a pretty wide open space because I need the space. We need the space for the whole VR goggle thing. So we got enough room to do the room scale stuff because we put the gaming computer in here, which I also use for this stuff. So, you know, some lady's going to come in and see a whole bunch of empty space and want to put stuff in it. And I don't have enough room to fucking do the VR anymore. And I like that. I like having my stuff. I have a guest room. There's another bedroom next door. It's basically two houses stacked on top of each other. You know, downstairs I got 3 bedrooms, two bathrooms, living room, dining room, family room, kitchen. Upstairs I got 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and a, I guess, family room, and a full fucking upstairs kitchen. I have 2 kitchens in my house for some reason. I don't know why there's 2 kitchens, but I have 2 full fucking kitchens in my house. Whole nother stove, whole nother fridge, another dishwasher. You know, I don't have a disposal upstairs, but I don't really need them. I don't do a whole lot of cooking up here. But there's like a full bar, you know, like a bar countertop with the stools and stuff in the at the upstairs kitchen area, and it's even got its own upstairs pantry. And that's where I put all my emergency supplies. You know, some woman come in here and move shit around. Oh, we could use that space for this. It's like, no, it's already being used for the stuff I wanted to use it for. And, you know, and shit, there's fucking guns stashed all over the fucking house. You know, how's some lady gonna react to that shit? You know? I don't know. I don't care to find out. I like my shit the way I like my shit. So, you know, and there's always some give and take. And I've given a lot. I mean, fuck, I've been married twice. It's not like I'm a lifelong bachelor. I have a son, so obviously, you know, I went that route. And his mother, my ex, my second ex, first one, I don't even know where the fuck she is. Don't care. It's the reason she's an ex. The reason the second one is an ex. I won't get into that. It's not a, you know, trash talk kind of video. It's just, you know, I'm old, and I'm not in terrible shape. I'm not in great shape, but I'm also crippled. You know, I got a dozen bolts and a couple titanium rods holding the entire lumbar portion of my spine together, so I don't bend or twist real easy. I got some nerve damage in my leg, so I don't have a left calf muscle, and I don't have a whole lot of feeling below the knee, so can't run. Like, physically impossible. It's not like I'm too old and fat to run. Not like that. I mean, like, I'm physically incapable of running, because there's no calf muscle in one leg. It's more of a kickstand. I mean, I can kind of like do this weird rapid crouch walk if I really need to. But there's a good chance I'm going to tip over, because that left side's not that stable. I'm supposed to walk with a cane, and I keep it in my car. It's the house is an older house, as you can probably tell from the this gross wood paneling in here. But so the hallways are a lot more narrow, which works for me because if I'm going down the hall and I start to list to the left, there's a wall there. You know, bigger houses like my parents' place, they got the wider. It's a newer place, and the hallways are a lot wider, so I have to like walk on the left side of the hallway at all times. And in my house, I don't have to worry about that because stick your arms out, boom, you're touching the wall on both sides, and it's very easy to quickly stabilize. So, how many women are going to want to put up with that? And don't get me wrong, that's I don't know. That may be a minor thing, it may be a major, check mark on the list of whatever the fuck women make lists of. I don't know. I don't care. The only list I make is like shopping. If I gotta go to the grocery store, I make a list. I don't really need a list because we get the same thing every fucking time. Creature habit. We don't. Hey, we'll grab something new every now and then. Hey, let's try that. Sure, why not? We'll give it a shot. If we like it, we'll just add it to the stuff that we get every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, go to the grocery store. Sure, it's not that spontaneous. And again, creature habit. I like doing things the way I like doing things. And after 50 years experience, I know what works for me. So, it's not that I'm opposed to trying new things. It's like, I feel like I've tried most of them and narrowed it down to the stuff that I like. And crowds, not a fan. Parties, it depends on who's there. There with a whole bunch of people I don't know. Not a big fan. I know some people, and I stay in touch and hang out with the ones that I like. I'm too old to put up with new people's bullshit. And women like to be social. For the most part, as a I guess statistically speaking, I can't say every single. Well, I'm sure there's antisocial women out there, but for the most part, they tend to be social creatures. I'm not really a social creature. I don't talk to people. I don't go out and just meet new people and strike up conversations. If I go out, it's because I have a destination and a purpose for going, and so I go to that destination. I fulfill that purpose. I go the fuck home. I like it here. All my stuff's here. Kids here, dogs here, cats are here. Just put in a new patio out back. Love sitting out on my patio. So I've been doing a lot of yard work. And, for me, a lot of yard work. And, I'll do a whole bunch, and then I got to recover for several days because I'll overdo it because shit needs to get done. So I'll do that, but then I need, like 3 or 4 days to fucking recoup from that shit. Because, covering the front and backyard, we just did a load of bark dust. It's only 4 cubic yards, but that was a lot of, if you think of the mechanics of shoveling bark dust, you got your shovel, you got to bend, which we've established I don't do very well, right? So there's like bending, and then you gotta lift it and then twist and dump. So a lot of bending and straightening and twisting. That's shoveling. That's how you shovel stuff. It's just how it works. And if I didn't shovel it, well, I'd still have a pile of bark dust in my driveway. I don't have a pile of bark dust in my driveway because I shoveled it and I fucking wheeled it where it needed to go and then fucking spread that shit all out. Just regular fucking yard work. And, the boy helped a little bit, but I had him on the spreading duty. So he was spreading shit around. And it took, about 4 or 5 days for the back spasms to stop. And, every time you go out, you do a new activity. I haven't met very many women that would be okay with a 4 to 5 day fucking turnaround time as to when we can go do something again. 'Cause my back can't fucking take it. That's just the fucking way it is. You improvise, adapt, and overcome. I'm still working on the whole overcome thing, but I've improvised a lot and I've adapted a lot. So I guess that's kind of overcoming. So, whole dating thing, I don't wanna. I don't go out and meet people. It's not my thing. So, dating prospects in my living room are pretty slim. Even slimmer out in the garage. So, probably not going to happen. Do I care? No, I don't give a shit. I'm happy. I'm happy the way things are. You keep asking, don't you get lonely? It's like, I got a dog. I got a computer, I got several game systems, I got a fucking house full of guns to work on. I'm perfectly okay with that. I have, a lot of people, I guess, have a hard time just being alone with themselves. And I find that just a little bit sad. And a little frustrating, Just do your thing. Don't fucking worry about what other people are doing. Just do your own thing. And be happy with that. You can't be... No one can make you happy. I hear that a lot. Oh, they make me happy. Oh, wouldn't you be happier if you had someone, companionship? It's like, I can. Dog. I don't need companionship because I have a dog. I have my son. I got all the companionship I fucking need. And I don't know. It just doesn't seem like what little it would add to my life is worth the hassle. So, that's the main reason I don't I don't even have an interest in dating. And a lot of the things you see nowadays with the whole feminist thing, Jesus Christ. And they say it's about equality, but it's not. It's about superiority. They want to cherry pick, and I'm not going to get into that because that would be a whole different fucking video. But that's a big part of why I have no interest in the dating scene or that life right now, or for the foreseeable extended future. And it's not that, I don't know. It's not that I don't have anything to offer another person. I think I'm a pretty good dude. I can be a little blunt. I can be very sarcastic, in case you fuckers hadn't figured that out yet, which you should have if you've watched any of my videos. The sarcasm runs deep. But, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't watch sports. I used to watch wrestling fairly frequently just because it's funny. When else are you going to get to see a guy smack another guy with a fucking steel chair and they don't just, end up in a hospital or dead? It's amusing. But when they get, and it goes in cycles. Back in the 90s when I was in the Marine Corps, I watched it a lot. Well, and even in the, in high school and shit. Watch it, and then they would get into a phase where they do a lot more talking and make it, more drama and more soap opera crap. And it's like, it's not what I'm watching for. I don't give a shit about any of your storylines and that kind of stuff. I don't care. So I quit watching. And then, 5 or 10 years goes by, and I'll start watching again and get back into it. It's like, hey, they're done with all the fucking running their socks. And then, so I did for a while, and then they started too much drama. And I don't give a shit. I just, I like the athleticism and, seeing a guy pick up another man and just fucking throw him. That's just good. That's just entertaining for me. Anyway, and then they start talking too much, and then it's like, nah, you lost me. I'm out. So I haven't watched in about a year. I did, although I did about 2 months ago, I think. I watched a little bit, and the whole COVID thing is in full swing. So they're not in a in a stadium like the live show. It's fun to go to go see it live. That's a lot of fun. I've taken the kids a couple times. Go with one of my buddies. That him and I have been going off and on, every few years since high school. And so that's a lot of fun. But when I watched it the other night, they were in a much smaller room. They had like chairs set up, like 3 rows of chairs, and then a ring, and there's nobody in the fucking thing. Excuse me. And watching them kind of strut around, trying to play to an audience that's not there, and talking trash, and it's just it was just so ridiculous. It's like, Jesus Christ, I can't do it. I can't watch this shit. Oh, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. This has been going on a lot longer than I thought it was gonna. Anyway, so those are reasons I don't want to. Now, as to why I'm single. Again, with the bluntness and the sarcasm, I tend to shoot from the hip. I don't really beat around the bush that much. I mean, sure, I can fucking talk in circles and take a while to get to the point. I guess it is beating around the bush. Oh, fuck. There goes that theory out the window. Anyway, if you ask me a question, I'm going to answer it. And I'm going to just straight up. So, if you don't want to hear, if you're fishing for a compliment or for something, don't come to me. Because if you tell me a problem, you got to specifically state, don't say anything, don't offer solutions, I just need to vent, and that's it. And it's like, oh, okay, by all means vent away. But they don't do that, right? They'll just bring shit up and start talking, and instead of like just listening to them babble on endlessly about shit I don't know or care about, I'm busy thinking up a solution to this problem that's been presented to me. And so I'm like, all right, well, why don't you do this? It's like, that's not the point. No, you never listen. It's like, I was listening. You stated a problem. I came up with a solution. What the fuck is I don't understand what's wrong. And then I get all huffy and try to get. I love the silent treatment. I love it. Because they always talk. If you're like trying to watch a show or a movie or something, that's when they decide that they're gonna start venting, and it's like blah blah blah. Oh well, now I'm not gonna talk. It's like, thank you. Now I can fucking hear the show I've been trying to watch. Or I can get back to working on what I was working on when you interrupted me and stopped me from being able to fucking, you know, install a new fucking sink faucet and sink. I just had to replace a sink because the fucking drain was all rusted out. I mean, literally, when I was trying to like loosen the fucking the U bend or the P trap, whatever the fuck they call it, the whole drain, the whole upper half of the pipe tore out from the sink. It was so rusted through, so I had to put a whole new sink in. And it's like I was saying, the ex had come over to, see the boy, and I'm sitting there wrestling with these fucking pipe fittings and putting a new sink in and a new faucet, and he's just blah 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 blah. So none of this shit affects or applies to me at all anymore. That's got nothing to do with me. I just want to finish fucking working on a sink. I got to be all fucking twisted and contorted, shoved up underneath the fucking cupboard in a very narrow bathroom. So, I mean, when I replaced the upstairs sink, it was easy. Big fucking room. I could just lay, straight, just flop on the floor, fucking scooch into the fucking cabinet, and be straight. Downstairs bathroom, very narrow. Only, about 3 feet between the cabinet, the sink cabinet and the tub. Not a whole lot of room. So I got to be kind of bent and twisted and contorted and shoved up there to actually do it. And Knob stopped talking. Which, I mean, I get, I try not to be a dick too much. That may surprise some of you. Not that I go out of my way to be a dick. I just sometimes come across that way. I'm in the middle of fucking working on something. Just wait. Go talk to the boy. I will listen to your nonsense babbling. Just give me 20 minutes to finish this. And while I fucking sit in my lazy boy, you can sit on the couch and just blah, blah, blah all you want, and I'll pretend to listen. Since that's what you seem to want. But you keep, are you listening? Did you hear me? It's like, fuck, no, I'm not listening. Oh, and the whole, these pants make me look fat. That question, which men have been, dodging for centuries or more, millennia. I will tell you. I don't think it's the pants. Yeah, if anything, those pants make your ass look skinnier. But, you ask me a question, I'm going to fucking answer it. And you might not want to hear the answer, so you shouldn't ask it. And finding somebody who understands that and can, deal with that particular mode of communication is, it's a fucking unicorn. Let's be honest. That shit doesn't exist. So, goddamn, this is getting way long. I'm rambling like a motherfucker. But that's alright. So, mainly, I don't date because I don't want to. The reason I'm single is because I want to be. That's basically what it boils down to. So, take it for what it is. And, fuck yeah, it's like 1:20 in the morning. So I'm going to go to bed. And I'll catch you fuckers next time. See ya.